Welcome friends, this is Barbara Metelsky with Barbara's Interior Design Studio. Day 3, 10 minutes, 10 days of design. So I have brought you into my workspace. So many of us are working from home these days, and whether you have a room, whether you have a desk, or whether you have a designated area, I'm going to give you just a few tips of what I've done to create a space that is productive for me, practical for me, but it also has to be aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So, just a little background about this room. This is a great room, but when we moved out to this home, we love our home. It is a big home. We are on about an acre, semi-country. We're out of the city limits. We're away from the hustle and the bustle. We love it. But it is an older home. So this home did not have a designated work office room. What we're standing in is a large utility room. This room is what houses my washer, my dryer. On the other side of my great cameraman is the washer and the dryer. The rest of the room I have transformed into my workspace. And what's great about that is, one, I get to work from home. And so a little bit about my background. I don't know that I've shared that before, but I am a healthcare professional by trade. I'm a nurse practitioner by trade. But a few years back, we had two sweet little boys, Noah and Hunter. They are our world. And my husband and I had really just been thinking about, how to have a career outside. I love what I did. I worked for a nonprofit. I loved the work. I loved the people. But it really just came down to having time for my kiddos and being around for my kids and not being just spent for my husband and my family. So what could I do? Because I love to create, and it was obvious for me. Design. Been designing since I was a little girl. I was told that I would constantly and continually move my room around every Saturday. And my parents would always laugh because they never knew what they were going to find when they walked into my room. So that's how I came about to design, and now I'm loving it. I'm home. I am able to be with my kids, but I also needed a space to be productive. I needed a space that would allow me to get away and to create designs for clients. And that's what this room allows me to do. So what did I do? I did not spend a huge amount of money. I didn't change much as far as structure goes, but I did do a few things that really helped me. One, I had to find a place in the house that had a door so that I could close the door when I needed to get work done. So again, the utility room seemed to be the most perfect option for me. The next thing I needed to do was create a designated work area. I got on to Wayfair and I ordered this great little desk, office, workspace kind of thing. And it works for me. It's an L shape, and then it has an attached records area, and then of course I've added another records spot. Got a little refrigerator down there to keep some LaCroix. I've got everything that I need. And then one of the other things was this room already came equipped with great cabinets. Great cabinets. Terrible color. The original color was this loudest blue I had ever seen. I don't work well in blue, I guess I should say in that color of hue of blue. I don't work well. It screamed at me. So I had to mute down the tone. So what I did was I thought, cabinetry is great. I don't need to replace them. I'm gonna spray paint them. So I went out, I took all the faces off of them. I took them outside, and I bought this beautiful hue of gray spray paint. It's gorgeous. I spent 2 days spray painting these beauties. brought them in here, and because it's a utility room, remember when I said lighting can either make or break a room? Well, let me tell you, in this room, it broke those cabinets. That gray quickly transformed into the most awful powder blue I had ever seen. I hated it. But I wasn't prepared to lose my overhead lighting because this is the room I work in. I need sufficient lighting. But I couldn't stand to look at it. So here's what I did. I went up to my Dollar Tree. I purchased black and white contact paper, and my cameraman's going to show you. My cameraman is my brother. Thanks, brother. He's going to show you just quickly what it looks like. I resurfaced the cabinets for $1 a section. That's all, folks. That's all it took. Awesome. And they're not perfect, but they work for me now. And until I decide whether or not I want to just change it completely, it works and it's great, and I hardly spent any money. And I think when you are starting a new project, a new business, you need to think resourcefully. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. Look at your surroundings that you're currently working in. Are you being productive? Are you accomplishing your goals, your deadlines that you need to be? If not, find out what the distractions are. Is it people? Is it maybe little ones running around? Or is the flow not right? If it's not working for you, you need to find another place. Secondly, here's the thing that I'm not sure if we give enough value to. Inspiration. What is around you that inspires you and motivates you? I think we all could say, well, my family motivates me, it inspires me. Yes, it does. But what in your workspace is inspiring or motivating? For me, it is words, phrases. Whether that is something challenging, whether that is a scripture, whether that is a reminder, I need those things in order to be productive. The second thing I have done is I have created a vision board. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Terry Savelle Foy. I follow her. I did her vision online course. I loved it. It was for a whole year. She's got it set up. Go follow her, Terry Savelle Foy. Anyway, she teaches you how to create a vision board. We all have dreams. We all have visions for our life. We all have things that we want to achieve, not just work. Do you want to write that book? Get started. Now is the time. I have my own vision board, and I have every year I create my vision for that year. Pray over it, and then I go. I'm a person of my faith. Whether you are or you aren't, that's okay. But for me, my faith is what guides me. And so I have certain visions for the year and dreams that I aspire to. And I was able to, usually I'll do about 8 to 10 things that I want to achieve for that year. And last year I can say I achieved all 8. This year we have a few challenges with being at home, and we don't know exactly how long this might run, but you know what? That's okay. We are doing the best that we can, and I'm going to do it well in the space that I love and accomplish what I can. So vision boards are wonderful. They keep you on task. The other thing I would say is look at your surroundings in your workspace. Do you have sufficient place to work? If not, maybe you need to change up a few things. I am essential oils person. I diffuse them. I use them. I've probably used them since 2005, maybe, something like that. They work. They create peace. They create productivity. And so just kind of look around your surroundings. There might be something else, but I can't quite think of it at this moment. Oh, the last thing I would say is books. I'm a big book fiend. Have books around you that inspire you. I have a library of books, motivational, inspirational, but as well as productivity books. And so, sorry, that's my alarm. Okay, I'm trying to trying to be good with the 10-minute challenge. But anyway, that's what this workspace has done for me. It's created increased productivity, but it's also aesthetically pleasing to my eye. I love coming in here. I'll often just come in here every morning to meditate and to get my day started. My littles know that when Mom's in Mom's studio, that they need to give her some time. They've already learned that. And they love coming in here, and if I'm not super busy, then they'll just get over here on this side and they'll color or they'll read. And it's a great space, and it's family friendly. So do what you can in your space in this current season to produce peace, but to also increase your productivity. And I think that you'll find that those two things in and of itself will help us get through this season. I hope you enjoyed this segment, and we'll see you again tomorrow for 10 minutes of design. Have a great day.